To LEGO Battlebots, the Losers League. I know it's been a while since I uploaded an episode again, but here we are going into Heat C. We have Dark Matter, Grilled Cheese, Spellbreak, Titan, and Wheelie Bro all looking for a spot in the final bracket. So let's see what our first fight is. And it is a battle of two Hexbug designs, Spellbreak and Dark Matter. Spellbreak, built by Living Murphy's Law, a front hinge flipper with decent wedge durability and a well, not decent wedge durability, that's a weakness, but fairly good ground game, while Dark Matter is a big overhead or horizontal spinner built by Oof Robotics that can't self-right. So both bots have an edge over the other. Dark Matter obviously could rip off those wedges pretty easily. But Spellbreak, if they can get underneath and they can flip Dark Matter very easily and win the fight like that, it's going to come down to who gets their weapons and defenses to work first. So let's see what happens in this fight down in the arena. Battle begin. Dark Matter spinning up lands a solid shot to Spellbreak, but Spellbreak, hold on, flips Dark Matter over, and this could be the fight already. Those wedges of Spellbreak working perfectly, and now they're trying to get Dark Matter in the pit, and they do.
Knockout.
All it took was one hit and Dark Matter got flipped over. Spellbreak capitalized on that perfectly and threw them in the pit for a quick but very convincing first victory. It takes convincing win and moves to 1-0, while Dark Matter falls to 0-1. But both these bots still have 3 more fights, so there's still plenty of time for things to change. See Grilled Cheese take on Wheelie Bro. Grilled Cheese is an evolution of the duck type of lifter designed by Nuts Without Chocolate, and it's a very durable machine, especially on that front wedge, a lot more durable than duck. But it is incredibly lightweight to make up for that durability, so it can get thrown around pretty easily by a bot like Wheelie Bro, who's got a very interesting tire spinner. It doesn't have any wedges, but it's possible that that tire spinner, if it gets a good grab, could send Grilled Cheese flying. Whereas Wheelie Bro, built by Copperhead World Championship 8, I believe that's still the name, but who knows, it could have changed. But either way, both these bots are taking each other on in their first fight, so let's see what happens down the arena. Let the bot battle begin. Neither bot able to really get underneath the other, and another stalemate. But now Wheelie Bro getting to the side, Grilled Cheese flips them around, flips them over, and gets them out of the arena.
Knockout.
Wow, that went surprisingly quick. I thought Grilled Cheese was at least going to be able to get underneath once. Wheelie Bro just turned around, flipped them around, and said no, and got them out of the arena. Bro joins Spellbreak at a confident 1-0, while Grilled Cheese falls along with Dark Matter to 0-1. Spellbreak taking on the legendary Titan. Titan, built by Battlebots Explained, has made it to the round of 16 twice in its 3 seasons of competing, gotten the 11th seed twice, but never made it further than that. And Titan is just such a powerful vertical disc spinner. It's got a decent wedge along to go with that, and Titan, until the introduction of like Riptide, plus like Riptide and Overlord, was the vertical spinner, or at least the big vertical spinner. No, but it has been a bit power crept since, but it is still an incredibly dangerous machine, and Spellbreak is gonna have to worry about that ground game. And because Titan could rip them apart easily, and unlike Dark Matter, they are not gonna flip themselves over at least a lot, and they can self-right as well. It's a tough task for Spellbreak, but if they do it, they're in great position to win this heat. So let's say if they can do it down in the arena. Let the bot battle begin. Stalemate at first. Titan jumps up a little bit. That's okay. And Titan now getting underneath, but failing to hit with that vertical spinner. Oh, that was close. And Titan now hitting again, just slowly building up to there's the flip, but Spellbreak quick to self-right. And there goes the first wedge off of Spellbreak. And now Spellbreak gets flipped again. Titan in control early right now, and they are one wedge away from doing serious damage to Spellbreak, and there it is, getting absolutely ripped off, and oh, what a shot that was. And Spellbreak loses its flipper too. This is getting disastrous for Spellbreak. I mean, this was not a great matchup for them, but this is still brutal nonetheless, and I think that is going to be it.
10,
Spellbreak
9,
stuck up against
8,
the wall. Yeah,
7,
the countdown is
6,
on, and this is going to be a
5,
knockout
4,
for Titan.
3, 2, 1, knockout.
This is just classic Titan, just picking off the essential parts, ripping off those wedges, ripping off the weapon until Spellbreak was defenseless, and then from there, Titan just went to work, throwing Spellbreak around until they got them knocked out. Titan moving up to a dominant 1-0. Rises to the top of the table at 1-0, while Spellbreak falls to the middle at 1-1. Dark Matter taking on Grilled Cheese. Grilled Cheese even bigger of a wedge than Spellbreak, which is going to be very tough for Dark Matter, considering it got flipped on the second shot in that fight. I mean, it's gonna be able to try and rip off that big wedge, but that is going to be very tough for Dark Matter to do. But who knows, they do have a wedge under that weapon, so we can see if they can utilize that. But let's find out what happens down the arena. Let the battle begin. Dark Matter spins up. Tiny deflection there from Grilled Cheese. A neat little shot. And oh, there goes a piece of Dark Matter's blade. I tried to design it to not come apart, but here we are. It broke anyways. And yeah, Dark Matter's weapon is not going to be very effective, especially considering it was not very effective anyways. And Grilled Cheese nearly flips Dark Matter over twice, but Dark Matter able to stay upright at least for now. He stayed okay when something else comes off. And, oh! Well, Dark Matter doesn't have a spinner anymore. And, well, though, hey, they're using their wedge. They actually got underneath Grilled Cheese, got around to the back there. Nice job by Dark Matter to get that done. But Grilled Cheese, as you could expect, is the much better wedge. Dark Matter's wedge is a contingency plan of sorts. It's not exactly the primary function of the bot, while Grilled Cheese is just now in complete control. They have Dark Matter upside down, and that is gonna do it. They're backing away and just waiting for the countdown to start. Here it is.
10,
and yep, that
9,
is gonna be
8,
this fight,
7,
and Dark Matter will
6,
fall to 0-2,
5,
while Grilled
4,
Cheese will rise to
3,
1-1.
2, 1, knockout.
Dark Matter, I didn't really expect too much of it in this fight, and it's still disappointed. The blade broke apart, which it's not supposed to do, but I mean, I guess as practical applications of it are not going to be as great as the theoretical. Grilled Cheese was already trying to flip it over anyways, but I mean, seriously. Like, I tried to make a cool bot that didn't break automatically, but Dark Matter just said no and lost the fight, as Grilled Cheese, give it credit, it took advantage of Dark Matter's weapon going down, and it got a well-deserved victory. I'm just disappointed in Dark Matter, but it is 2 fights, so hopefully it can redeem itself, though one of those fights is against Titan, so... Drops to 0-2, and Grilled Cheese rises back up to 1-1. It sees Wheelie Bro take on Titan, the battle of the big vertical spinners. And I'd probably say Titan is going to be the favorite bot here, having an actual wedge and a lot more powerful weapon to boot. Wheelie Bro is going to have a lot of trouble finding purchase on Titan, while Titan is not going to have too much difficulty, I'd imagine, getting underneath and landing some serious shots to that weapon of Wheelie Bro. But let's see if Wheelie Bro can pull something off. Again, they did against Grilled Cheese, so they might be able to do against Titan. Let's find out down in the arena. Battle begin. Both bots flip each other over in the first shot. Titan can self-right. Wheelie Bro cannot. Titan trying to get Wheelie Bro back in the fight. Like, hey, try. Come on, try again. And manages to flip itself again somehow. And now Titan just backing away, taking the win, as Wheelie Bro is not going to be able to get back up. And that is going to be the end of the fight as Titan advances to 2-0.
2, 1. Knockout.
Well, one shot for both bots. Titan was able to recover, Wheelie Bro wasn't, and yeah, that was the fight. Titan wins. puts it at 2-0 and at the top of the table, well, secures his position at top of the table, while Wheelie Bros falls to 1-1, puts it smack dab in the middle. The second half of the episode is Spellbreak versus Grilled Cheese, 2 1-1 control bots fighting for, I believe it, yeah, they're fighting for a guaranteed position in the brackets, I'm pretty sure. Both bots have pretty low wedges, both bots have lost to vertical spinners but beaten Dark Matter, and this is gonna come down to who can get underneath the other and do it consistently. Both bots can self-right, so this is gonna be a very tense control match, and it's gonna be very interesting to see. We don't get too many of these on the channel, so let's see how this very unique fight goes down the arena. Let the bot battle begin. Spellbreak getting underneath Grilled Cheese and getting it into the screws now twice now. We're off to a pretty good start, but Grilled Cheese has also gotten underneath Spellbreak's wedge in this fight. And here they go again. And now I keep saying trying to say gingerbread, but it's not gingerbread, it's Grilled Cheese. Grilled Cheese has gotten Spellbreak in the corner and doing a great job controlling them now, getting them flipped over again. If they can keep Spellbreak flipped upside down, Spellbreak can drive inverted, but can't self-right obviously. And Grilled Cheese maintaining a good control sense as this fight continues. He's keeping Spellbreak upside down, not letting them respond. But Spellbreak does get back up, but Grilled Cheese just flips them right back over. Grilled Cheese doing a pretty good job of containing the Spellbreak, and even when Spellbreak gets up, they're able to pounce right back on top of it and flip them back over. But this fight is certainly not over yet. Spellbreak will definitely need to get around the wedge like they do there. Great attack there from Spellbreak, but Grilled Cheese going right back on the attack. That wedge is consistently lower, and Spellbreak will have to do more if it wants to win this fight. It's shown some signs of promise, but overall, this fight has been going in the favor of Grilled Cheese as another great lift and this positioning. Great work here from Grilled Cheese as they continue to win the ground game and get Spellbreak into the knockout. Well, it was a pretty fun fight between two control bots, but Grilled Cheese was definitely in the lead after those initial attacks from Spellbreak. And Spellbreak didn't do a terrible job, but Grilled Cheese was just able to consistently get underneath, but Spellbreak was just not able to counter it. They weren't really able to get around that wedge a lot, just due to how wide and big that wedge of Grilled Cheese is compared to the rest of the chassis. I mean, they were only getting another attack in, but this was pretty clear domination from Grilled Cheese, as they were able to flip Spellbreak all around the arena. And even though Spellbreak managed to come back a little, it just didn't matter, as there was a suplex there from Grilled Cheese, which is also nice. And Grilled Cheese got Spellbreak into the pit for the victory. Second win for Grilled Cheese, it clinches a spot in the bracket for them, but as for Spellbreak, it's gonna have to win its final fight against Wheelie Bro in order to guarantee itself a spot in the bracket. Titan trying to clinch itself a spot, taking on Dark Matter. Dark Matter is desperate for a win here after falling to 0-2, and if they can break that spinner of Titan, they could cause some serious problems, but Titan probably is not going to try and let that happen. It's a very powerful disc on Titan, and with the instability Dark Matter has showcased already, they're not looking like the favorites, so let's see if they're able to pull off the upset here, or if Titan will secure its place. Let the bot battle begin. Dark Matter delivers a shot to Titan as Titan's disc, I don't think hit. Oh yeah, it definitely hit there. But Dark Matter holding up well to start. Again, nice bounce off of that wedge. Dark Matter not seeming to be doing too much damage, not taking too much already, though Titan is starting to find that bar spinner. Oh my god! What a shot by Titan that just annihilates the blade of Dark Matter, and that's the fight.
Knockout.
Well, Dark Matter was looking like it was holding up better than in its previous two fights, because it was. But Titan did not care, and with a brutally precise shot, completely tore that spinner apart and ended the fight in a devastating flurry of follow-up shots. annihilation of dark matter puts it in a very good position to seize this episode's top spot, while dark matter's fall to 0-3 puts it on the precipice of elimination in a must-win scenario in its final fight against Wheelie Bro. But that's not the fight that's coming up next, so we won't worry about it for now. Fight title says Spellbreak versus Dark Matter. I don't know how I caught it, but it's actually Wheelie Bro versus Spellbreak. Don't worry, the final two fights are right, and these are the right bots in here. Spellbreak looking to secure its position in the bracket with a win here. As for Wheelie Bro, it's also looking to secure its position, I believe, with a win. But Wheelie Bro's lack of a ground game has helped it in none of its fights. I was able to overcome it against Grilled Cheese, but was not able to do so against Titan. So Spellbreak is going to hopefully lean on that ground game to try and flip Wheelie Bro, as that's how it has lost. So Wheelie Bro is going to probably try and go for those wheels. I mean, those are the best angles to fight at with that wheel spinner. So let's see who wins this fight down the arena. Let the bot battle begin. Neither bot able to get underneath the other, as expected for Wheelie Bro. Oh, Wheelie Bro actually able to get to the side and flip Spellbreak. Not a good start for Spellbreak as Wheelie Bro continues to go on the attack, trying to land more shots, but that tire spinner just can't find the right bite. It just doesn't have a wedge in order to do so. So now Spellbreak trying to get them in the screws, but they can't quite fully get underneath. Wheelie Bro's lack of a ground game has been surprisingly not bad, but once Spellbreak gets underneath fully, just like that, can cause some problems, and it looks like Wheelie Bro is actually jammed in there. You can see me trying to rotate that tire spinner, trying to get out, but the countdown has started, and Wheelie Bro looks like it's gonna lose this fight, and Spellbreak secures its place in the bracket.
Knockout.
Wheelie Bro actually got into a surprisingly decent advantage in this fight. They were able to flip Spellbreak over and land some more shots, but they were never able to follow up on those shots, and slowly Spellbreak started to take advantage. They started getting underneath bit by bit, tried to get Wheelie Bro in the screws there, but failed, and once they really got underneath, they jammed Spellbreak, Wheelie Bro, and won the fight. Victory will mean that Wheelie Bro will fight Dark Matter for the final spot of this heat in the bracket. But our next fight, Titan versus Grilled Cheese, is for the #1 spot in this episode. Necessarily for the #1 seed, but is for a top 4 seed. Titan going 3-0 so far, completely dominating this heat, while Grilled Cheese has done a pretty decent job in its most recent 2 fights against Dark Matter and Spellbreak, but Titan is going to be a serious test. The battle of the wedges is going to be intense, but if Titan gets underneath, then Grilled Cheese is probably going to go flying due to how lightweight it is. Well, if Grilled Cheese can consistently get underneath Titan, it can control it around and get in some positions where Titan is not exactly comfortable in. So let's see if Titan gets the expected sweep, or if Grilled Cheese is able to pull off the upset down the arena. Battle for first place in the heat begin. Kind of a stalemate in that first engagement, but Titan getting underneath Grilled Cheese and lands a follow-up shot, but Grilled Cheese able to get away. That could cost things for Titan as Grilled Cheese manages to get underneath, but failing to do much with it of its own. Now Grilled Cheese gets underneath again, flips Titan over. Grilled Cheese, don't look now, it's actually starting to take control of this fight, but Titan does land another shot to that wedge. But Grilled Cheese gets underneath, that puts Titan in the pit!
Knockout!
What an upset by Grilled Cheese. Titan had its best opportunity at the start of the fight, but wasn't able to land a good enough follow-up shot. And Grilled Cheese was able to use that wedge and get underneath the more battered wedge of Titan, and eventually was able to get a great ram to throw Titan into the pit. Both bots at 3-1 now, but since Grilled Cheese beat Titan, they pulled the tiebreaker and get the #1 spot. Manages to climb up from the bottom of the heat to go 3-1 and win it all. And as for Titan, it's still got a pretty solid 3-1 record of its own and get a decent second place seed. But it's time for our final fight between Wheelie Bro and Dark Matter. Players who have not performed up to par in this heat so far. One of them is going to find with a little bit more redemption. I mean, at least Wheelie Bro has the win over Grilled Cheese, which is the only victory over the heat winner so far. But Dark Matter sitting at 0-3, it hasn't even showcased glimpses of that real weapon power. But it's gonna be an interesting fight because Wheelie Bro doesn't have a wedge and can sometimes struggle to find decent bites with that wheel spinner. So this is a very fascinating one. Can Dark Matter or start its redemption arc, or will Wheelie Bro send it to 0-4? Let's find out down in the arena. Let the bot battle begin. Winner takes the. Oh! What a shot! What a blow! And Dark Matter upside down gets upright. Dark Matter falling to 0-4, joining Xanthic and Heatwave at the bottom, but at least it made it flashy at the end.
Knockout.
What an opener and closing shot. Absolutely brutal. This calls for a super slow motion edition. I mean, this is just a brutal hit. Wheelie Bro goes flying away, angles up about 45 degrees. And Dark Matter just goes flying halfway across the arena, flips itself over in the process. Absolutely brutal shot, but unfortunately for Dark Matter, it caused it to lose the fight. And that is the end of Dark Matter's run. Record ties in this heat, Grilled Cheese taking the top spot over Titan, both sitting at 3-1, with Spellbreak taking the tiebreaker over Wheelie Bro, as both sit at 2-2. As for poor Dark Matter, it falls to 0-4, and that the bottom bot being 0-4 didn't change, and they get eliminated. We'll see you next time for Heat D, the final heat before the brackets.